Great. Recording in progress. Beautiful. Hello, my dears. Welcome to the 3rd day of BIKEP II, the largest program for exchanging knowledge, experience, ideas. Today, Corina cannot be present with you, but please unmute your microphone. Please unmute your microphone all, because are so much noises. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now it's good. It's better. Today, Corina cannot be present with you, but she will transmit all her love. I am sure that you prepared wonderful presentation for today, and you are eager to present them to us. We too. Don't forget, education is not a preparation for life. It is life itself. This is the word of Jen Dewey, and I adore it. Please, my dear student, I don't want to spend the time for your presentation. Welcome today in the big program for exchanging knowledge, experiences, and ideas. You're welcome. Let's see who wants to present first. Who have the courage to present first? Okay, Mohammed, please. And then Riva. Let's go, Mohammed. Good luck.
Please, can I have the permission to share?
Oh, yeah. Laura, you can give permission for Mohammed to share and make me co-host. You can try. I try to do this. You can try now. I think I managed this.
Okay, today, of course,
yeah.
I'm gonna share about, I'm gonna talk about mobile phones.
Great.
You know that mobile phones are now highly involved in our life, and it's so important to talk about them. And all people are now going to buy mobile phones. So I made this presentation to inform you about what to choose exactly and how you choose your mobile phone.
Great topic, great topic. Yes, I'm so curious.
I don't know why I can't. Oh my God, where's the, there will be. I'm not finding the.
From slideshow or
Yeah.
Or view something.
Just a minute. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay, okay. Show. Oops. Okay. Mobile phones choose the best for you. First, you should know that mobile phones contain a lot of but it's built with a lot of equipment. First, we have to talk about platform. Second, display, memory, camera, battery, and features. So mobile phones there are a lot of mobile phone companies in our life. Of course, you all know Apple, Samsung, but it's not just these two companies that are in our life. There is a lot. You have Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, Tecno, Infinix, Oppo, Motorola, and a lot more. So Let's begin. Don't just buy a phone for its name. For example, don't buy a phone because it's an Apple phone. No, look for specifications and build your opinion on these specifications. So maybe some people like performance for games. Maybe some people buy the mobile for camera because he likes to take photos. Maybe some people buy the phone for videos, to watch YouTube, to watch TikTok, and a lot more. So if you are buying your phone for playing games, then you should look on the platform. Okay, of course, if you want to know about the specifications of the phone, go to Google GSM Arena GSM Arena website. It will tell you about all the specifications about the phone. Okay, so let's begin with the platform. Platform, contains three contents: OS, chipset, GPU. OS it's divided into Android and iOS. We all know iOS is for Apple. Android is for all the mobile phones except for Apple phones. Mm, so if you wanna buy an Android phone, you have to see the Android version. The Android version. The latest Android version now is Android 12. So if you wanna buy a phone, look for its Android version, or buy it Android version 11 or Android version 12. And if you wanna buy it Android version 10, it's totally okay, but don't buy less than Android version 10. And also some mobile companies give an update for its Android version, like Samsung, like Xiaomi. It if it's more, for example, Android 10, it will be upgraded to Android 11, and after that to Android 12. Maximum 2 years of updates or 3 years of updates. And iOS version, of course, you have to look there for the iOS version now. Latest iOS version is 15.2, I think. Um, and the software version. Every company has its own software. For example, Technomobile has a iOS software. Infinix has XOS software. And for example, Samsung has OUI software. Second, and the most important thing in the mobile phone is its chipset. Okay, so if you want to buy any mobile phone, look for immediately to its chipset. We have four companies that invent its chipset. First MediaTek, Qualcomm Snapdragon, Exynos, and Kern. MediaTek and the MediaTek phones and the Qualcomm Snapdragon, MediaTek company and the Qualcomm Snapdragon company gives its chipsets to all the mobile phones except, of course, Apple. Exynos chipsets only for Samsung phones, Korean for Huawei phones. So MediaTek will give you two kinds of chipsets: Helio chipsets and Dimensity chipsets. Helio chipsets are for the middle range phone. Middle range and also economical range phone. For that cost between 100 to $250 phone. Dimensity chipsets are the flagship chipsets of MediaTek. MediaTek company. We have, for example, Dimensity 700, Dimensity 800, Dimensity 900, till Dimensity 9000 chipset. Qualcomm Snapdragon and MediaTek company focuses on the performance of the phone. So if you wanna buy the phone for gaming, go for MediaTek phones. Or Snapdragon or Snapdragon 800 or 700 chipsets also focuses on the gaming performance. So Qualcomm Snapdragon and the Dimensity chipsets also focuses on the camera and the photo processing. Also a GPU, we have Mali GPU, we have Adreno GPU. A Mali GPU is made by ARM and a British company, and Adreno is made by Qualcomm, the owner of Snapdragon chipsets. Let's talk now about display. We have two types of displays. We have AMOLED display and we have IPS LCD display. So let's make a comparison between AMOLED display and IPS LCD display. Of course, if you want to buy your phone for video, for watching videos on YouTube or TikTok or any kind of videos, then go for AMOLED displays because they have saturated and vibrant colors. Naturally, they have natural colors, of course, and exactly black color. It's so natural. It also consume less battery life and the features like can have features like on the display fingerprint and always on display features. Someone of you that have Samsung phones, of course they have always on display features because these displays are invented by Samsung and LG. So AMOLED displays also depends on pixels. Pixels when the color is black, these pixels are turned off to produce a natural black. But from the disadvantages of AMOLED display that it's so expensive. So if your phone has AMOLED display and this display is broken, then it will cost you a lot to buy an AMOLED display. Let's move to the IPS LCD display. It has less saturated colors and more battery consuming and not able to have on the display fingerprint and always on display features. But from the advantages of it, that it's cheap. Also about display, we have pixel density. Pixel density also produce as it increases the color of the colors the colors of the display is better. We have, for example, 395 pixels per inch, and also 408 pixel per inch. And a lot more. The 400 range for flagship phones for like $700 to $1,000. We have also the resolution of the display. We have HD plus that goes 720 times 1600. We have full HD plus 1400 times 2600, and we have 1440 times 3200. And this and as it increases, these are also for flagship phones. That goes also between 700 and $1,000. We have also the refresh rate. The refresh rate, we have 60 refresh rate, 60 hertz refresh rate, 90 hertz refresh rate, 120 hertz refresh rate, and 144 refresh rate, and 160 refresh rate. The 600 hertz refresh rate are always between $100 and $150. 90 hertz refresh rate between 200 and 450 dollars. The refresh rate will make the performance better and uh, will make for example for the ones who play video games on the phone, it will make his experience much better. And of course as it increases, as it becomes better. 120 hertz refresh rate, we have some phones that are in the range of $200 that have 120 hertz refresh rate, like Technopova 5G. You can search it on Google. Also, for the ones who watch videos, HDR10 support is so important. It you'll get the best experience when of watching when you have HDR10. The size of the display depends on you. If you like big sizes of displays, then you go, for example, for a 6.9-inch or 6.8-inch, 7-inch of displays on the phones. If you like the small phones, you go for less, like a 6.3-inch or 6.4. Of course, we have a brightness. When you buy your phone, look for the brightness. If it is less than 500 or 600, avoid it, because you'll face some problems in the watching on the watching of display. We have also protection. Some phones comes with the protection of Corning Gorilla Glass. Corning Gorilla Glass is a company that invents or produces glasses that protect the phone in unbelievable way. So if you wanna buy your phone, also check if it has Corning Gorilla Glass, because it will protect your phone highly. Memory. Oh, okay. Memory, we have ROM and we have RAM. Okay, of course, you know that ROM is the storage. We have 16, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512 gigabytes and 1 tera of memory. If you want to buy your phone, don't buy less than 64 gigabytes of memory, because nowadays mobile phones are highly used, and when the camera also when the camera takes a picture, it produces a high quality picture and will take a lot of storage your from the ROM. So pay attention to buy 120 or 64 storage, gigabyte of storage and more. Let's talk now about RAM. RAM, we have the 2 gigabyte, 3 gigabyte, 4 gigabyte. These RAM are for mobiles between $100 and $200. 6 gigabyte and 8 gigabyte RAM is for mobiles between $200 and $500. 8 gigabyte, 12 gigabyte, 16 gigabyte are for mobiles between $500 and $1,500. And also RAM helps a lot in the performance of the mobile, and make it a lot faster as it increases as the mobile is faster. We have now the camera. If focus,
Just have some problem of connection, Mohammed. Okay.
In producing. You can't hear me?
Yes, now. Yes, sure.
Okay. So if you want to buy the mobiles for camera, look for Dimensity chipsets from MediaTek, or Snapdragon chipsets, because it will give you a very nice photos. And also the building of these cameras type of sensors. There are many companies that that invent sensors, like Sony and Samsung. So the sensors help a lot in the processing of in the producing of the images. We have also how wide is the aperture of the camera. We have f2.2, f1.9, and f1.6. These numbers, as the f decreases, the aperture will become wider, and as it becomes wider, the light will go more light will come into the camera and will produce a very nice photo. And also the resolution of the camera, 16 megapixels, 32 megapixels, 48 megapixels, 64 and 108 megapixels. This megapixel make will get wider scene, and as you zoom in the photo, the scene will not will be obvious also. Also, a video captures for those who make vlogs. Look out for the OI stabilization because it will help with the noise, right? Will help the video because like, please can stop it. Okay, that's a lot better. Thank you. Video capture. If you are from those who makes vlogs, then then look for OIS stabilization. It will help a lot in stabilizing your video, and look also for the resolution because we have 720 pixel, where 1080p pixels, 2K, 4K, and 8K. Of course, as it increases, the video will become a lot better, and the resolution will be more better. We have the battery. Of course, we all suffer from the lasting of the battery. So as the battery has more milliamperes, we have 4,000 milliamperes, 4,050, 500, till 7,000 milliamperes now. Of course, as the milliamperes increases, the lasting of the battery will also increase. Also, the battery depends on how the chipset consumes the battery. So also look for always look for a good chipset for a better experience in the phone, and also look for charging speed. We have fast charging starting from 18 watt of charging speed till 120 watt of charging speed. Of course, as the speed increases, the phone will charge faster. Last but not least, let's talk about features. We have a stereo speaker. Now. Most phones come with stereo speakers for better experience in watching videos. 5G support, and now some countries have the 5G and some not. But with the 5G support, the transfer of the content will become faster, and messages also will become faster. Searching on Google, everything is faster. Fingerprint scanner and Face ID. Don't buy a phone that doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. Almost most phones have now a fingerprint scanner, but the phones between $100 and $120, some phones don't have. So avoid because of the security, and don't buy an Android phone with just Face ID because it's not secure. Apple Face ID is more secure because it depends on specific scanners that detects your face in a smart way. Also, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. This headphone jack are to put your earphones, and most companies now are not putting it in their phone, and reverse charging. I think now it's done. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Muhammad. Thank you so much. Very interesting topic. Is the phone an absolutely necessary object? Could we give it up nowadays? Please give me an answer. I'm so curious. Did you hear me?
Yes, teacher, are you talking to me? I didn't hear you.
Yes, I want to put your question. I'm so curious. Is the phone an absolutely necessary object? Could we give it up nowadays?
Oh, yes, of course it's necessary. We can't, nobody now can live without a phone because especially now.
Unfortunately, yes.
especially now in the Corona, COVID-19, all the education and all the business depends on online and online education, online business. So no, we can't. Nobody now can live without a mobile phone.
Beautiful answer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mohammed. And
Nobody wants
now, Miss, thank you. We have here Miss Jeika ask us if her students could present because they have lesson after. Please.
We share the screen. I send the
Okay.
presentation to Laura.
Welcome.
If she can share, or if
You can share. You can share.
okay, okay.
Mohammed, you have message on the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now. Thank you all.
Laura, Carla, you can start.
In this topic, I would like to share about volunteering club in our school, how we organize the club and what was our activities. Volunteering at school promised the following values: peace, solidarity, togetherness, trust, self-respect, respect for others, freedom of choice, identity, responsibility, knowledge, justice, healthy environment, present, nature, empathy, dialogue, tolerance, honesty, non-violent communication, work habits, cooperation. What children and young people get to volunteering? What children and young people get volunteering? First, self-esteem, developing understanding and empathy, learning social skills, ability to influence social change, new knowledge and skills, new acquaintances, sense of satisfaction helping others, sense of usefulness and belonging, first professional experience, useful leisure time.
Ilana, thank you. Carla, you can. Carla.
Yes.
Planet 3, don't be STEM.
Yes.
Continue, please.
Okay, Carla.
Yes, it's over, your presentation.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I agree the fact that if you plant a tree, you give life of the Mother Earth.
And, Carla, please.
Molim.
Možeš nastaviti, čitaj sa ekrana.
Ali imam samo prvi slajd.
A ne vidiš ove treći?
Ne.
She said she doesn't see the other slides, so if I can just to read what they write on the presentation. So this is a project about plant the tree, don't be the stamp. It's is a project in our school that we made in volunteering club. This project is for students to teach them how to protect environment and keep earth clean. We made activities about plant trees in the yard of our school. The students plant trees as volunteering club. The name of our club was Dvorište. It is an acronym. So these activities made our students better people, and they, after that, be very happy because they do something good for Earth. So this is our activities. We planted trees in the yard. It was in time of the pandemic, unfortunately. They really enjoyed. And this is our volunteering club and our students. After that, we made some activities for the day of planet Earth. Our activities are used for teaching our students how to keep the planet Earth make much better, more healthy for living. The mission of our students were to make positive message for everyone for Day of Planet Earth. Our volunteering club is still working, and we made activities in curriculum of our classes. Every class has some mission. For my class, the mission is keep the environment of the river Danube. And that's all for us. Thank you for your attention. We can't hear you, Mr. Mina.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, I'm a big supporter of tree planting. And like I say, if you plant a tree, you give life to the planet. We need all to do this, step by step. If you plant today one tree, tomorrow me one tree, tomorrow you one tree, it will be better for our planet.
Yes,
Thank you. Congratulations to Croatia from Romania.
Thank you.
Okay,
Can I present?
One. Sure, my dear.
Okay, can you make me a host to share the screen?
You can share, you can share, you can share. Just try, you can share.
Is the screen is available?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope you are all fine. Before I start, to be frank with you, I worked on this presentation last night. The idea that I attended is beautiful, but I think it was needed more work, but I'm sure you are going to like it. So the topic I choose to talk about is how to increase your confidence while presenting. I like to start my PowerPoint by this amazing quote that says, presentation skills are key. People who work for you represent your brand. You want them to present themselves or represent you in a certain way. And here's the points I'm going to talk about. First, the definition of presentations, answers stats from my Instagram followers, fears of public speaking, qualities should speakers have, how presentation skills help us as students, short story about me, and the 7th slide is going to be a secret slide, how to improve your self-confidence. A basic definition, in general, a presentation conveys information from speaker to an audience. Presentations are typically demonstrations, introduction, lecture, or speech meant to inform, persuade, inspire, motivate, build goodwill, or present a new idea or product. Here's some questions I discussed with my Instagram followers, but I'm not going to discuss the responses because of the time. You can follow my Instagram page and check the story. My username is going to be in the next slide. And I hope from you all to answer the questions. So the first question is, what is the necessary skill should the speaker have to be a good presenter? Do you think you are a good person with the presentation skills and techniques? The third question, do you think the speaker need to have the skills of recitation to be successful presenter? If not, what is the most important thing in your opinion? And here's my followers wrote problems they face during presentations. Here are 7 deadly fears of public speaking. 75% of people face during presentations. First, fears of doubt, fear of nervousness, fear of forgetting, fear of technology, fear of taught audiences, fear of time, or fear of the unexpected. Here are 9 scientifically proven characteristics of effective public speakers that you should emulate to become an influential and inspiring leader. Confidence, be patient, be yourself, voice modulations, keep it short and sweet, connect with your audiences, share activities, ask some questions, paint a picture through storytelling, repetition, don't just practice, and last, conclusion. And here is a very important question. How presentation skills help us as students? Good presentation skills will help you inform and persuade an audience. Good presentation skills can also help you demonstrate your... Yeah? Are you hearing me?
We hear you.
Yes, we do.
We hear you. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm facing a problem here. I'm sorry. Okay. So good presentation skills will help you inform and persuade an audience. Good presentation skills can also help you demonstrate your leadership skills. Imagine if you could create a strong presentation to deliver to your boss or silent. The presentation has the benefits of representing you well. Guys, if you can please to pay attention with me in these slides, because I am not sure, but maybe it will be related to the coming days topics. To tell you something about me, I am a bold girl and I have a very beautiful talent for reciting and acting. But when I was younger, no one gave me the opportunity to develop myself or to participate in such competitions and the programs. Until one day, I was transferred to another school, where the school was very interested in the talent and support of it, so that I became the front end of the school with all the activities and interviews, so that I become sing in a choir and I participated in 3 recitation competitions and got first place in the 3. I participated in the biggest challenge of Arabic reading and I acted in many plays. I participated in a program about bullying and now I am here with you, the best BIKEP team in the world. Okay, here's some awards I got. And this photo back to 2018, it was the first time that I gave an oral presentation without a preparation. And in front, a large group of bullied students and the students who cause bullying with Save the Children LB team. Okay, In the time, I was a little nervous, but I stood in front of the students. It was the decisive moment. My voice, my body movements, and the bold looks helped me a lot that I brightened up and was the best student. I'm sharing with you these details to be a beautiful archive one day and to see myself how I was and how I'm achieving my goals. Before I complete, my presentation here is a question shared yesterday with my followers. That is, through my knowledge about me, everybody give me comments that I have a very good and beautiful speech, and I'm a good girl in presenting. What is the qualities that you have noticed in my personality that makes me good in this field? And here they gave me some amazing comments. Mrs. Ermina, you can hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, this question is for you. Do you think the girl Aida will become a leader one day? And what is the feature that most attracted you to me?
I don't understand your question. Do you think that? Show me.
Do you think that I will become a good leader one day?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Because if you believe this, you will be a great leader.
And what is the feature that most attracted you to me?
Your future. I think you are so nice, and you are a great speaker. You are a great speaker, and you will be a leader. I see you a next leader for your country, a great leader for your country. You speak so nice, and if you believe in this, and if you want this, truly want, you will be. I'm sure about that.
Okay. Let's complete our presentation. Here's I have tips for improving your self-esteem. Be nice to yourself. That little voice that tells you you're killing is way more powerful than you might think. You do you. Comparing yourself to the people is surefire way to start feeling gloomy. Nobody is perfect. Always strive to be the best version of yourself, but it's also important to accept the perfection is an unrealistic goal. Remember that everyone makes mistakes. Focus on what you can change and do what makes you happy. Celebrate the small stuff. Be a pal. Being helpful and considerate to other people will certainly boost their mood, but it's also make you feel pretty good about yourself. Surround yourself with a supportive squad. As you begin to recognize the thoughts and beliefs that are contributing to you low self-esteem, you can counter them or change the way you think about them. This will help you accept your value as a person. As your self-esteem increase, your confidence and sense of well-being are likely to soar. And last, as I opened my presentation with a quote, I liked also to end it with this beautiful quote. Most of the successful people I've known are the ones who do more listening than talking. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, my dear. Wonderful presentation. Thank you. Great topic. Great topic. We have there Zainab Barzuni. You are there,
yes.
Zainab? And then
yes,
Marifak Nurmala with the students Fajil. Zainab, we want to hear you today.
Yes.
Welcome.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, beautiful Zainab, sure.
Yes, so this was supposed to be yesterday.
Share us your WhatsApp. Yes.
So hello everyone, I'm Zainab Arzouni, a 16-year-old Lebanese student in grade 11. So today I will shed the light on the way to a successful future. So first, before going to the way of your successful future, you have to define your success. Success is different from every person. So success is a concept that is different for every person, whether it means having a great career, a home, or a family, toning your body, having a new car, whatever you think of. Then success is the thing that everyone strives to achieve. Success makes you feel proud despite the shape that it takes. Then what's your definition of success? Now you should know, how does success begin? So success begins with dreaming. You dream to be a surgeon, you dream to be a pilot, you dream for having a new car, a new home. And you know what's the reason why you are all keeping to imagining and dreaming you're having your great career, a new home, a new car, because God is showing you your future. God is showing you that your hard work will pay off. God is showing you that if you kept on going, this dream will be your reality. So when you define your success, you have to set your goal. So what's your goal? You want to be a surgeon? You want to have a new car? You want to be a pilot? What do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? Write it down. Keep it in your mind. Surround yourself with everything and every chart that reminds you of your goal, to keep it in mind, to know what's your goal in life, why you're born, to know the reason you're living. And after you set your goal, you have to set a plan. For example, I'm gonna be a surgeon, so I have to set an action plan. I should graduate high school with high scores. Then I should go for 3 years of university pre-med, then 4 years, and last 4 years to profession surgical, and then I'll reach success. So you have to put an action plan. You want to tone your body, then put an action plan. You have to work out 6 or 5 days a week. Then next, you have to get to work. You want to get straight A's, then start studying harder. You want to tone your body, then go to the gym, start working.
Did you hear us? Did you hear me, Zainab? Problem with connection? Is normal. In virtual world is normal. Problem with connection.
Teacher, can I present after her?
Sure. We stay.
But I have to send you my video on the group because I can't share.
I will see now. Zainab, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't see the presentation. Where is she?
I think she lost connection. Maybe she'll come after that.
Yes, she will come, sure. I don't see your presentation. Sorry, please share me again. No. I don't see. I don't see. Please, you can send me, and please, Marifak Nurmala with your student Fajri, you can present, please.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. My student Fajri will deliver his presentation. Thank you for this
Can
chance.
you hear me?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh, Miss Ermina, I lost connection.
Yes, you can.
Could I continue?
Yes, you can continue, and then Fajri, okay?
Okay, should I stop it first?
Please stay on it. Okay, you will be the next.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I lost connection.
No problem, Zainab, no problem. We are friends here.
So you have to stay determined in order to achieve your goal. You have to make your dream a reality by staying determined and keep going. And here's a determination story for you. Do you know what? Do you know this lady? She's Deshona Barber. Miss USA for 2016. And actually, she's an army. She was working in her university library, and then a strange woman came out to step into this library and started staring at her. She was confused, and then that strange lady came out and introduced herself to Dishana, and she said, "Oh, you look really beautiful. Are you married?" She said, "No. How can I help you?" She said, "Are you married?" She said, "How old are you?" And she said, and Dishana said, "I'm 19 years old." And that strange woman said to Dishana that you're gonna be the next Miss USA. And so Dishana was really confused, and she said, "Pageants? Like, I'm an army student. We don't do pageants." And that strange woman met Dishana the very next day at Starbucks, and she gave her 6 pageant books. So Dishana started thinking of that topic, and then she applied to Miss Columbia. If you don't know, to win Miss USA, you have to win your state first. So she applied the first year for Miss Columbia and she lost. She went on the second year, she applied for Miss USA and lost. She went for the third year, applied and lost. She went for the 4th and 5th year, applied and lost. And you know what? She went on for the 6th year, she applied and also lost. She called that strange woman and she started talking to her angrily, and she said, "You told me that I'm gonna be the next Miss USA." And you know what she said? That woman said with a really calm tone, she said, "Don't worry, Dishana, keep on going. You will be the next Miss USA." And in that year, in 2015, that woman, that strange woman, passed away. And then Dishana applied for the 7th year and she won Miss Columbia. And after 6 months, she won Miss USA. You know, what's the moral from this story? If she didn't keep going, she won't be now the first army and to be Miss USA. And now she's a motivational speaker, and she's an army, and she's Miss USA for 2016. So yeah, she succeeded. Imagine this iceberg is your success way. So you'll fail risks, failure, doubts, criticism. All people will criticize you. You also may doubt yourself. You will have really low self-esteem. You will give many sacrifices. You will face rejections and late nights. But with your persistence and hard work, you will reach this shiny success. And you know what? This is the synced part. No one will see rather than you. People will see your shiny success, but they will criticize you. Success ain't no elevator. You have to go to stairs. But if also your success ain't no stairs, draw your own stairs. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Create it. And here is another important tip for you. Don't listen for others. People will always criticize you. They will put you down. They will criticize you. They won't believe in you. You should believe in yourself, this is the most important point. And next, the most important advice for me and for you is you have to value your words. Your words matter. Choose them carefully. I believe in the power of words. Many people speak before they think. A lot of people judge themselves negatively, but I know the power of words. Words can make you, break you, heal your soul, and damage you forever. So you have to use positive words wherever you go. Positive words whenever you talk to yourself, whenever you judge yourself, or step in front of the mirror. And I dare you, whenever you step in front of the mirror and you say positive words to yourself, I dare you, if your life didn't change for the better. The next advice for you is to stop wasting time. Stop wasting every second of your life doing anything if it's not improving you and getting you closer to your dream. You know what? A lot of people nowadays put time as an as an excuse. When you ask them, oh, why didn't you achieve your goal till now? They say, oh, I don't have enough time. But you know what? Dwayne Johnson has 24 hours. J.K. Rowling has 24 hours. Mark Zuckerberg has 24 hours. Beyonce has 24 hours. Jeff Bezos has 24 hours. Angela Merkel has 24 hours. All those successful men and women, all those successful people has 24 hours. And you know what? You also has 24 hours. Value your time. Stop wasting time. And here's the biggest Here's the biggest challenge that we all face in our way. You have to keep in your mind that we all face this, which is failure. You do not have to fear failure, but fear terrified of regret. You have to take the steps, fail your way to success. As you can see, this is the success stories. You'll fail, and fail until you reach that success. But you know what? Every failure is totally different from the other. Here you failed in something, you learned it, and another time you failed in another something, and you learned. And you kept on going this until you reached success. I have a short story for you. I forgot his name, but the scientist that he created electricity and lamp for us. He did 2,000 experiments and he failed. And you know what? When their friends started with their first experiment of creating a lamp, they started criticizing him. They said that, oh, bro, you did 2,000 experiments and you failed. And you know what he said to them? He said, I preceded you with 2,000 steps. I learned 2,000 times. And you know what? The very next experiment he did, it succeeded, and he created the lamp for us. And he created the lamp, he succeeded, and he changed his life and all the people's lives. You have to keep in mind that failure breaks you, deforms you, destroys you, but it lets you sparkle the best version of you. Failure creates you. You should not feel fear of failure, but you have to feel terrified of regret, because giving up is the birth of regret. Don't look back and search for regrets. Regret nothing, even you succeed, nor you learn. Look forward. Your future is in front of you. Regret nothing. You will learn or you succeed. And here's my last message for you. What you want exists. Don't settle until you get it. So this was supposed to be yesterday's project. I still have just a 2-minute video about the new topic, which mobile phones. Do I still have time, Ms. Romina? It's just 2 minutes.
Sure, my dear.
So here, a low budget, best smartphones. I chose the low budget for you.
Note 11 Pro comes with a 6.67-inch display, runs Android and powered by a 5,000 mAh removable battery and fast charging of 7 watts. You can notice a 108 megapixel rear camera and 16 megapixel front camera. The phone has 124 gigabytes internal storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM. It comes with a fingerprint side mounted, and it owes with $336. The Moto G powered phone has a long battery life that reaches up to 3 days. With a 50 megapixel triple rear camera system, and has up to 128 gigabytes of both internal storage and 6 gigabytes of RAM. and its price ranges from $180 to $200. The Samsung Galaxy A33 5G smartphone has a 6.4-inch Infinity Hole Punch display. It's operated by Android 11 with 128 to 256 gigabytes. It comes with the three colors, black, blue, and white. The phone has 80 megapixel quad-rear cameras and a 33 megapixel front cam. The phone is powered with a 4,500 milliamperes non-removable battery with a 33-watt fast charging. And it's a low budget to mid-budget phone. It costs $250 as well.
Here's the last
The
phone.
iPhone SE has a 4.7 inches display with 64 gigabytes up to 256 gigabytes internal storage. The phone has a 12 megapixel rear camera and 7 megapixel for the front camera. It's powered by a long battery life that reaches up to 13 hours video playback and 18-watt wireless fast charging. You can get the iPhone SE with just $399 US.
So that's it. Sorry if I took a lot of time. Thank you for giving me the chance.
Thank you, dear Zainab. No, it was a pleasure to see your presentation. So strong message, and I'm glad to see how much you've developed. Great, proud of you, proud of you. Great, thank you, thank you. And now, Fidri, please. Yes, sure.
Okay. Teacher, I sent you my presentation on the group.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Shamouna from Lebanon, from Abbasi High School, from grade 10. Just let me share screen.
You're welcome, my dear.
Okay. Okay, just a minute. Yes, so today I'm going to talk about successful future. Who doesn't aim for a successful future? But some people succeed because they are determined to, but most of people succeed because they are determined to. Every morning we have two choices, continue to stick with them or wake up and chase them. No matter how dark your past was, your future is still bright. Yesterday is a history, today is a present, and tomorrow is a mystery. The most reliable way to predict the future is to create it. For me, I've never dreamed for success. I worked for it because the key for success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. If you want the honey, you can't be scared of bees. If you want the rainbow, you have to deal with the rain. So I'm going to share some tips that we can use for a successful future. First is setting goals. Your goals are the roadmaps that guide you and show you what's possible for life. While choosing your goals, you have to make sure that they are big enough to spark your fire. And they are important because they help you trigger your new behaviors, guide you focus, and help you sustain momentum in life. Goals also help you align your focus and promote a sense of self-mastery. Setting goals doesn't only motivate us, but can also improve our mental health and our level of personal and professional.
Please speak a little louder.
Yeah. Okay. We have to set goals in a smart way that is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bounded. It's not enough to set our goals only. We have to work on them. Like we have to set goals, make a plan, get to work, stick to it, and reach goals. Mistakes to avoid while planning. To make too big, too many, not specific, and not written. How to write our goals. We have a lot of ways. First, by a to-do list, or in a fancy way. Okay, it's not showing. By journaling, or by using some apps on the phone. Then we have to never give up and keep moving. Just let me put this video.
Try.
Yes. The reason most of people give up is because they tend to look how far they still have to go instead of how far they have come. Don't give up because you never lose. You either win or learn. If one dream should fall and break into 1,000 pieces, never be afraid to pick one of those pieces and begin again, because difficult road leads to beautiful destinations. Here is Mark Zuckerberg said something very nice, which is success comes from freedom to fail. So don't be afraid to fail because we learn from our mistakes. Most people are in conflict with themselves to be like others. Wait. I'm having a problem with internet.
Like in virtual world.
Yes, the internet is so bad here.
Yes, we don't hear. We don't hear.
You're not hearing?
No. There's a problem of connection, something.
Yes.
But we see the message.
Okay, it's not responding.
Beautiful message. Yeah. Unfortunately, no.
Okay, it's not responding.
No problem. Always see will be a next time.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have to restart it because it's not working right now.
Don't worry. Doesn't work. No. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dear. We will be, I'm sure we will be next time and you can present, okay?
Okay.
Don't be upset. Thank you so much. Okay.
Can you share mine?
Right now.
And I think it will be the last for today, and tomorrow we have another chance. You will have another chance to present. Okay. Please share us your presentation.
Is it now?
We hear.
Who's done?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay.
Please share us your presentation.
Wait a little bit.
Sure, we have time.
Okay, thank you everyone. My name is Padri Sanusi. I'm from Yondato Kerama, Palu, Indonesia. First of all, I want to say thanks to people behind this program. It's a beautiful program. I believe it's going to help the youth for the future. Today, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the presentation. Panic attack, trembling in fear, drenched in an uncontrollable sweating, or even the sudden urge to go to the bathroom. Those are the common symptoms of anxiety, which I believe a lot of us have had or still have when we started to learn how to speak in public or perform or get on a stage, or in this case, present a presentation. It takes something really special for someone not to have ever felt this in their life. I believe it's nearly impossible. Every single one of us has stories to tell, has input to give, and has ideas to spread. But anxiety, when left alone, will bother us from doing this. And it's not going to give the world any good, because the world will have less diversity in the way of thinking, in the voice of thinking. So I believe no one wants that. It is shared in a research that 85% of people have felt those kind of feeling when they start to perform, when they want to give a speech. And it's going to be a big problem for those 85% of people, but it's normal, because I believe the other 15% are either lying or they haven't been in a situation, in a important speaking situation, or the situation is not important enough. So I believe it happens to everyone. For every single people, when they start to do this, they will feel anxiety. Now, it is really important to handle anxiety. You cannot erase anxiety, but you can manage it. It's really important, because as us students, I believe we will all have to present one way or another. Or maybe, who knows, maybe you guys will be successful enough, and then you'll be the next Elon Musk or the next, I don't know, Steve Jobs. You will go to the stage and then talk to everyone. All eyes are on you. So one way or another, we are going to have these important speaking occasions. So learning how to handle anxiety is really important for you, the speaker, and also for the audience, because I believe maybe there are people who takes pleasure when, seeing someone speaking on a stage and then they are speaking nervously and then they laugh. There are people like that. I don't deny that, but I believe most of us feel really uncomfortable, really awkward when we see someone on stage and then they speak nervously, because it distracts us, audience, from getting the message that they are trying to give. It's doing nothing good to anyone. So here are some tips that you can try. First, you can put on the alpha stance. I call it the alpha stance. You often see it with the sportsmen, especially boxer or UFC fighter, because before they are getting on the ring, they will, jump a little bit and then, breathe that way, make themselves look bigger, like McGregor does this. It creates, it turns the anxiety into confidence. I don't know why. I'm no scientist, but I know it works. I've tried it. It makes me much more confident. The anxiety is there, but the energy becomes more positive, if I may say. And then the second one, when you are on stage, especially if you just start learning doing it, your heart flutter like crazy. Your heart flutter like you are in love, but it's not in a good way. So here's some tips. Here's a tip to handle it. I know it's cliche, but you know, breathe in, take a deep breath, like what people do in yoga or Tai Chi or Qigong or whatever you do. You know, those kind of breathe, like you breathe in, really long breath, and then you imagine the breath go to every single part of your body, even the tip of your toes. Do it few times. It will lower your heart rate. It helps to relax you. And then next one, if you feel hot or blushing, it often happens. You know, when people are embarrassed or when they are nervous, especially on stage, they will start feeling the heat on their face. And then it starts becoming red. The trick to this is, remember, it is the reaction that because of your body temperature goes up. So we need to put your body temperature down a little bit. The way to do it, one trick is to hold something cold in the hand, in your palm. For example, it may be a cold drink, or it may be a metal pen. Hold it in, because it works like when you have a fever and then you want to turn down the body temperature, you put a wet pillow on your wet towel on your forehead or on the back of your neck. It can lower your body temp. So, you know, sooner or later, your face will start turning back to their normal color. And then the fourth one is learn to accept. Accept that anxiety is normal. Generalize it. Like, you have to believe that it happens to every single one. It's normal, so it's not a big deal. Don't let it bother you. Like, there is no one making a big deal because, you know, they have two eyes or they have two ears, because everyone has it. So don't make a big deal out of it. Believe it. Say it to yourself that it's not a big deal. What I feel, everyone feels it. It's okay. I can go on. And then the last one is make a map, because the biggest fear of someone going on a presentation is that when they are performing, that they are going to blank. Their mind goes blank, or, you know, they're going to freeze and they don't know what to say anymore. So if you don't want to get lost, then you can make a map. For me, making a map is like this. You take every single notes that you need, every single notes, and then you try to extract it into only some points, some lines of points. And then after you have those lines, you divide it into three parts: the what, the why, and the how. So, you know, when you are speaking and then it gets blank, you see at the map, and then you can continue the speech. First, the what is when you explain what are the message that you want to deliver to the audience. It's the time you say the A to Z on what you want to say to them. What's the definition? The second one is the why. Why is it important for them to listen to you? Why is it an important issue for you to speak out? Why is it important enough for us as a society? And then the last part is the how. How do we move on from here? How do we handle it? How do we make it better? In this part, you put on tips, you put on solution, you put on every single way, every single steps that can help people for the problem that you just mentioned before. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for listening for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shirfaji Sanusi. Thank you so much. Thank you. So beautiful topic. Thank you. Thank you. Teacher, you have questions for the presentation for today? If you have question, we wait you.
Can I present?
We don't have time to presentations, but tomorrow it will be another day in BIKEP II, and you can present. Okay, we must.
Okay, thank you.
So sorry, but we don't have time. But I will wait you tomorrow to present. I will wait all. You have questions?
Thank you, teacher.
Teachers are good at questions, though.
Yeah. No teacher, no question. Zero question today. All was so good, and the presentation was so good. Complete.
We don't have a questions, but we have a comment that all the students were amazing today and really inspiring. I like every presentation they presented. So I just want to tell them, keep the great work. You are really inspiring for us as a teacher. We love you all. So no question, just we love all the students and we love you too also for this amazing program. We have more for you.
Beautiful, Mike. Like always, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful students, beautiful teachers.
Thank you.
Okay, my dear. Thank you for being with us today. See you tomorrow in BIKEP at the same time. Thank you for the beautiful evening spent together. Many hugs from Romania and much more love. Hug you all. Laura, you can close the